Hello, this is Krista, and in today's video, I thought we could sort through a little bit of the costume jewelry that my mom passed along to me. Some of this is jewelry that she wore regularly, maybe from the 80s and 90s, and some of it I don't remember at all, so some of it might not have been worn very much. I have these two little Ziploc baggies of treasures, so we can take a look through and see what we have. And this wooden chest is something I remember having for my costume jewelry when I was a kid. So I thought that we could maybe give it a bit of a dust because it has been in storage for a while. And then maybe some of my favorite pieces could go in here. So we'll just give this a little wipe down. I do think that there's probably just some dirt and grime on here that may not come off at this point. Give it just a little dust. This definitely looks hand painted. And it's, not quite perfect. That's the charm of it. It has these little drawers. There's not very much space in here. We'll see what we can do. Maybe just place this to the side for now. This is a little Christmas pin that I do think I would like to keep. It looks like it's missing one of the little pearls, but that's okay. So I'll keep this for sure. Maybe let's start with this. I don't know if there's any kind of graceful way to do this. So I might just lay these out and we can organize them. Wow, I really remember loving these in my mom's jewelry box. Wow. It's funny how some things can just take you right back. Okay, so we have these. This looks to be a clip-on earring. I actually didn't get my ears pierced until I was 16, so I do remember wearing clip-ons. I'll just check the clasps. Yep, that looks to be good. And we have these sweet little pink buttons. These are quite something. buttons similar to these pink ones. Now there might be things in here that don't have a matching pair, and that's okay. Here's another clip-on, gold. I do remember that a lot of my mom's jewelry was yellow gold. Yeah. Okay. And then we also have these red buttons. I seem to remember my mom wearing these a good amount. Simple was more her style. Maybe I'll move these ones over here and start another. Actually, maybe I'll go like this. Reorganize a little bit. There we go. These are really sweet as well, yellow gold with some pearls inset. And then we have some more almost stud-like earrings. This looks to be a little bit bent, but that's okay. Can probably be bent back. Okay. Maybe I'll move things a tiny bit. And then I might start a little stud section down here for now. And this has a little square pattern. These are quite small. Okay, so in that first baggie we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs of earrings. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is in this second bag. It looks like some of these earrings have never been worn. They're still in their packaging. I might try to get those out first. Okay. Put those off to the side for now, maybe. And I am immediately drawn to this sweet little troll. Let's take these out first, and then we can maybe put the rest of the bag out here. Just gently so they don't get tangled. So I think I'll put these trolls in the more eccentric pile over here. I really doubt that those were worn very much. And I do see some chunkier earrings in here. Different designs. Some hoops. too many of these dangling styles yet. Wonder if that other one is in here. Let's see. Oh, I think we found it. This one. Maybe I'll place this brooch up here and then we can continue our piles over here. Okay, good. And it looks like we have either silver or white gold, or in all likelihood they're just plated or made out of some cheaper material. I think I'll put these over here. What other treasures do we have? Let's see. Oh, interesting. This one is a little jingly. And it's got some nice sort of pastel colored rings. I think I'll put that here as well. And the pear. Let's see. There we are. I think that's how it's meant to go. Oh, I really remember these as well. Not quite sure what the design represents, but they're beautiful. And these are quite heavy. Wow. Now, these aren't clip-ons, but I might still put them close to these other ones. There we go. Oh, look at this. Another set of sort of these plain buttons. It's a bit of a blemish on this one. I wonder if I can rub that out. Yes. Okay. And this set. Wonder if we kind of need a new pile over here for things that are a little bit chunkier and colorful. Okay. We are making our way through these piles here. We have these solid. Oops. These are really light. They look big, but they would have been comfortable. Okay, and we have these earrings that dangle. Okay. Let's maybe place these here. There we are. And we have these squares, also very light, a little bit tarnished maybe. I might put these over here in the more large eccentric pile, just because they fit quite well over here. And then we do have these, which is kind of neat because you can see a little bit about them. Russian earrings, princess, these little leaves. Made in Korea. Very nice. And then these ones have some little pearls on them from Ardeen. And it says surgical steel posts. Also made in Korea. And $7.99. Beautiful. Now, I'm not quite so sure that we'll be able to fit all of these things inside of my little box, but we will see. I might put these off to the side a bit because maybe we could put those separately. Okay. Now, let's take a look and see. Yeah, there's really not much space, but I bet we can fit some things in. So let's maybe see how we do with these buttons. It's quite shallow. Fit these in here, and I bet here we could try to get these studs in as well. Now, let me try. Looks like these red buttons are causing a bit of a problem. Well, they're mostly in. Okay. Now for the next one. Maybe I'll see about these little guys. Man, I really do remember these ones. I loved the color red as a kid, and I even painted my room red at one point. Maybe I'll see if this brooch also fits. Okay, let's try. It's a good fit. So, let me grab this next box. And I might see about all of these dainty ones here. These might fit quite well, actually. Oops. Okay. We'll see how flat those can lay. Let's try this. Okay. And there's one little compartment left. maybe it could fit some of these. Or maybe the two clip-ons. Let's try. This might not quite work, but we'll try. No, I don't think that's going to fit the best. So maybe I'll just put these two. So I'm just going to lay this here for now, and that leaves me with some larger pieces. I should try to find something a bit nicer to store them in, but for now we can put them carefully into the bag. Now I have a good sense of what's here. Put these little trolls in. Maybe for now I'll try to store this bag a little bit flat so that the pairs don't get too mixed around. Okay. So there we have it. My mom's costume jewelry collection, or some of it anyways. She still has some necklaces. These are the earrings and one brooch.